Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny be investing in BI. Make sure you hit that like, hit the share, and subscribe if you haven't. And we're going to be taking a look at Paribus article, The Next Steps, posted March 31st, 2023. We're looking at almost 9,000 views since then, 81 retweets, 9 quotes, 158 likes, 2 bookmarks. And of course, I joined in. Hit that retweet, hit that like on this blog post if you haven't already. Let's take a look at the quotes and see what people are talking about. Positive, I like it. There's so much happening with Paribus ecosystem, I like it. NFT tags in there, good. Okay. Although it has been a lengthy journey, Paribus team never gave up and kept building effectively to reach significant milestones, and I believe more things will be accomplished in the near future. I like it. I like it. It's been a long ride. Yep. Yeah, it has been. Okay. Good stuff. I'm liking it. Let's see what the comments are. Each chain got some guys asking questions here. Can you please confirm precisely how many PBX have been issued on each chain? It appears that you've redundantly minted 10 billion per chain with no burning. Please clear this up. Also, where's the ETH to ADA bridge? I think we should invite this guy into the Telegram community if he's not there. There are plans to list Paribus in more exchanges with the MVP and the continuous development. Even Binance is a possibility. Yeah, that stuff costs money, man. I wouldn't imagine that they would be doing anything with Binance right now, especially in a bear market. I just don't see the point right now. All right, let's take a look at the article here. Now that our mainnet V1 is live, some people, let's make it a little bit easier. There you go. Some people may think that it's time for the team to put their feet up and enjoy a well-earned rest. It couldn't be further from the truth. Rather than this huge milestone signifying the end, it marks the beginning of our main work. Over the coming weeks, we'll be continuing our marketing and development at pace. As we progress, we'll be sharing more details of the next features and iterations we'll be adding to the protocol, just like we talked about in the last video. Check that out if you haven't. When we launched on mainnet, some people were hoping that the value of our native token PBX would moon and they would get fast exponential returns. Although they were unhappy when this didn't happen, we were very happy knowing that such quick gains can potentially damaging for the community and projects alike. Our main hope for the mainnet for the launch was that another disaster wouldn't strike the financial markets or crypto markets. So it's basically like holding on. We're not worried about blasting off to the moon. We're worrying about holding our base and keeping the ground under us. Over the past year, the environment has been beset with several black swan events, and we were delighted that we could launch in relatively calm waters. So was I. Now that we're on mainnet, this makes all of our future adaptations much easier to implement. Although we're working to raise awareness of Paribus to more users, especially those new to crypto, our main focus is to always development and making the best product possible. Our ethos is very simple: building slowly and steadily, ensuring safety is paramount. The beauty of the current market conditions are that they give us the space needed to grow organically rather than unsustainably sharp bursts, which can do more harm than good for the longevity of the protocol. And that's what I keep preaching. Trading sideways, downtrends, uptrends, just repeatedly is something that I think is healthy for us. And that's what I talk about in my TA videos. Check those out there in a separate playlist if you haven't seen any of those. And we just track that price movement. Everyone enjoys green candles and watching their portfolios grow in size. However, it's worth remembering the present macroeconomic conditions haven't changed much in the past few months. If anything, they've become a little worse. YouTubers and crypto Twitter influencers will always say that the next bull run is about to begin because they need a dramatic content to gain traction and stay relevant. You notice that? I don't do that. In reality, inflation is still high, the banking crisis is far from over, and central banks are uncertain whether to continue plunging their respective economies headlong towards recession. I think we're already in one in America. In order for the next bull run to begin, the markets need to a fresh injection of liquidity, which usually comes from cheap finance and easing of the monetary policy or mass rebalancing of investor portfolios. The last jump in price for Bitcoin was due to the latter because of the collapse of Silicon Valley Bank and Credit Suisse. Investors were quick to pull their funds from European and U.S. banks that had previously been considered safe havens. Even when Credit Suisse offered yields of over 6% to investors in Asia, no one wanted to touch them. Part of the reallocation of the funds across many portfolios found its way into crypto, in particular, Bitcoin. The fact that altcoins didn't see a comparable surge in price indicates that it was safe haven investors looking to hedge their portfolios rather than investors that deeply understand the market. Had there been a massive price spike following our launch on mainnet, this would undoubtedly have been accomplished shortly after by a price plunge, yes. Which such fluctuations are loved by swing traders like myself. They don't build confidence among long-term holders. Our outlook has been long-term, and we've continually encouraged our supporters to share this view. Now that we're live, we can look forward to steadily building at both the protocol and the community. In future posts, we'll dive a little deeper into our development process, as well as continuing our drive to increase financial and blockchain literacy. We're here for the long haul, and we're overjoyed that we're now live and ready to grow. That is cool. I talked about that in previous videos, especially my TA videos, and I didn't want things to pump. I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want that for the project, because things will fall, people will lose money, and they will get really upset, and then they'll leave. We want, at least I want, steady uptrends, sideways trading, downtrend, just over and over again until we get out of this kind of global crisis that we're in right now. Most of it caused by and continued by the United States and the poor management of the financial sector that we have right now. But hey, we're gonna keep marching forward. We're gonna keep trading, and we're gonna keep holding Paribus. So that's what I got for you on this one. Make sure you hit that like, hit the share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.